Do you know what presence feels like? Do you know what it feels like to be fully in the moment? All of your senses, your mind, your body, all of you, one in the moment. Do you know what that feels like? Because I think for the majority of my life, I never knew what that felt like. And once I was introduced to breath work, that's when the game changed for me. Being able to breathe in deeply and look around for what felt like the very first time and feel my energy pulsating and the vibe switch, and I realize I'm here. I'm experiencing life. The air is clean, grass is underneath me, the sunshine. Being present is one of the most beautiful things that you can ever experience. And I wish that for everyone. You will know that you are present because you're not overthinking. You won't feel anxiety in your body. Wherever you may feel it, stress, tension, you won't feel it. Whatever you're doing, you'll be fully in the moment with that action, with that person, with that situation. Nothing will be clouding your judgment. Nothing will be triggering your ego. You'll just fully be here and allowing good or bad, whatever is happening. And it's a beautiful thing to be present with life. And I believe that most of our lives, if not all of it, we should be present. And right now, for me personally, it's easier said than done. So I know that it's not just a thing that you can switch on and off, but I think it is a thing you can switch on and off. As soon as you start being mindful that you're not present, it's easy to say, okay, I'm going to be present. Whatever situation that you're in, let's say you're driving. I think that's the number one fallback for all of us. We could be driving, but also thinking about what we have to make later for lunch, a phone call we just had, a text, a situation, a person, an ex, or whatever. And how many of us have driven home not even realizing how we got home? So in a situation like that, you find yourself on the highway and just on autopilot, you take yourself out of whatever situation you're thinking of or whatever is occupying your mind, and you say, I'm not being present. It starts with that little seed, and you just let it plant. Then you start with your breath work. Slowly breathing in through the chest, up through the esophagus, out of the mouth. And repeating that as many times as you need to, audibly, inaudibly. You can switch through the nose and the mouth. You can deepen how far that breath goes. You can breathe all the way down through all of your chakras if you would like. It's all up to you, what you need. You listen to your body. Your body will let you know what you need. And you breathe. And as you do this, and you listen, and you do this cycle, eventually, you will be present. And you'll turn up the radio, and you'll say, wow, my favorite song was on all along. And I didn't even know it because I was so in my head about something that doesn't matter in this moment. And then you'll vibe, and you'll roll your windows down, and you'll cruise to your favorite song, and you'll think, in this moment, I have peace. And nothing else will matter outside of that moment. Because you deserve that peace. As humans, we're not meant to move through life on autopilot, multitasking in our brain and in the physical. No, we're supposed to be connected fully with what we're doing physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's all the present moment. We will overwhelm ourselves doing anything else but that. That is why we are so stressed out all the time, because we're anxious about the future and what's coming, or we're depressed about the past. Be present. It's all gonna work out, or it all already happened, and it was meant to happen because you were meant to learn something, you were meant to experience something, so that you could grow and heal as a person and move forward. Being present is one of the most beautiful things that you can do for yourself and for other people. When you become present, you will see how many relationships in your life aren't actually of substance. You'll see how you do things that you don't actually like to do because you're people pleasing or because you think that you need to or have to. And you'll realize just how much you do doesn't actually resonate with your soul. It resonates with the matrix, the confines of the world that we signed the contract to. But once you're present, you can make a new contract and you can sign that one. And you can say today is the day that I do whatever you want to do. You deserve to do that. You deserve to do whatever you want to do in this life because this is your life. This is your experience. And life is so precious. We owe it to ourselves to go after our dream lives. We owe it to our ancestors to go after our dreams. And we owe it to the people who are exposed to violence that they did not agree to, exposed to corruption and BS from the governments that they had no choice but to be born into. We owe it to the people who are living through a war right now. We owe it to humanity to live life to the fullest as we see fit. Take advantage of the privilege that you have and live your best life. The more of us that do that, it'll be a domino effect for beautiful change. Peace and love.